Hey everybody, it's Agent, and today is the day. I am going to do the overview review of what I'm going to be giving away for the 500 subscriber giveaway. So as soon as we get to 500 subscribers, one lucky person is going to get this guy, which is the Walmart G1 Vintage Transformers, whatever you call them. I just call them remakes from the same molds with the same materials, setup designs of the G1. So they are like almost exact replicas. Now I will tell you that this is not the one that you guys will be getting. You guys will be getting this one, which is unopened, unstickered, unlooked at, besides like this. So this is how it comes, and I don't know if this is an accident or a first run thing, I don't know, but it looks backwards. You can see his tail fin, wing, I think they're called wing spoilers, and his guns, but I think it looks better this way. Now, forgive me, I did open mine. I flipped it around, and this is kind of what I remember from when I was a kid, and it's been so long that I can't be 100% certain, but I think it looks a little bit better because you actually get to see the figure inside. So, let's just go over the box. They went and did the whole 1980s remake on the packaging, so everything you see on here is almost an exact duplicate of the way it was back in the day. There are a few differences. Let's see here. Where was it? Where is it? Right back here. Where is it? There's a date. There it is. 2017 Hasbro. So that's different. This is the old point system, which they just have authentic on there instead of how many points it is. But other than that, everything is pretty much the same. So up at the top here, we got the Transformers, More Than Meets the Eyes, original logo. And it says, "It is a world of constant change where things are not what they seem. It is the world of the Transformers, a world of heroic Autobots and evil Decepticons." And then it says it in another language. And then down here at the bottom, they have the cutout, which we used to have back in the day, and except we had a red foil that you could put over the top of this and see this a lot better. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I can see it pretty well. But it says, strength and force, intelligence, speed, endurance, rank, courage, firepower, and skill, and some of them are in another language as well. And then you have a picture of him, and what it says here is Hot Rod, function Cavalier. My actions speak louder than my words. Hot Rod is an all-American boy Autobot. He's a typical adolescent who dreams of being heroic and important. He tends to follow the rules too closely. Although he means well, Hot Rod's impulsive actions often get him into trouble. He carries 2 photon lasers that temporarily electromagnetize an enemy robot's microcircuits. Speed, 120 miles per hour. Range, 400 miles. He can be hot-headed, but he's always a well-meaning, admirable lad and a brave and honorable fighter. And then, of course, it's in another language. So there we go. And on the side, you got a picture of him. The other side, you got the same picture. Front, you have a somewhat mobilized version of the toy, which you'll find out about later. And then product shots, there's that. And then the transformation. I mean, and these guys, back in the day, you younger guys have it nice, but these guys having this in hand really reminds me of the good old days. Where everything was very easy. So pretty much 4 steps and boom, there he is. So let's crack him open. Let's get him out here. There we go. So we got that. There's him. And I did not even take the guns out yet, or the photon lasers. So give me a moment and I'll get that. But I also have stickers on them. All that is done. So we do not need to worry about going over any of the stickering. Come on. There. Guns are out. Photon lasers are out. Let's get this down a little bit because he is a smaller figure. So in the packaging you get the instructions, which, there you go. Shows what you can do with one of the guns, the Cavalier mode, first step, second step, third step, 4, 5, and 6 is just placing the guns in his hands. And then I like this photo they have of him standing, and if you notice, it looks like he's pretty well articulated. He's kind of bent off to the side a little bit. It does not actually do that. And then a sticker placement guide, and then it also says, note, breaking may occur if excessive force is applied. Parts not designed to reattach. Which, there's another thing. You guys, with your ball joints and everything, if something pops off, you put it back on. And that is it. So, here he is, the G1 Vintage Hot Rod. And man, he looks just as good now as he did back in the day. Simple, yet elegant. I guess that's the best way you can say it. So let's just start with this. He's got 2 photon lasers, which, you know, they're just a little bit different, and a lot of the newer ones have the same mold, so it should look awfully familiar because you would take them and stick them together like this. But these guys will fit into the engine block. Just give it a little push, and it fits in to there. And then this one will fit as well, like so. And that's a gimmick that's been on most of these hot rodimuses that they've had coming out recently, especially with the Titan's Return and the MP version of him. But another thing that they have that the newer guys don't have is they have the rub sticker, and as you can see, I'm just rubbing it a little bit and it's starting to come out. So a lot of guys, they just rub them. When I was a kid, I didn't like rubbing them. I just held my thumb on top of them and it would reveal the Autobot logo. My thumb might not be hot enough right now. I might actually have to rub it. We're just going to rub it. We're just going to rub it. There, coming through. There. Yeah, just so you know, I am in a basement and it is cold down here, so that might have a little bit of an effect on it. So yeah, there you go. You can see it, rub symbol. Man, the stuff we had when we were younger. There we go. So, all right, moving along. We've got a nice red color, as he once had. We have chrome. We have yellow. We have chrome sticker flame design. We have a huge, massive engine block sticking out, and I would assume that would be a carburetor hanging out on top there. The chrome smokestacks, exhaust pipes hanging off the back. Then you got his backside there, and if you look underneath, hello, you got a robot. So there we go. There's him with his accessories. Oh, I almost forgot. Rubber tires. I know some things don't come with the rubber tires these days because everything's just molded plastic, but he has rubber tires. So, all right, moving right along. I think what we will do is we are going to do a little bit of a comparison, and the first one we'll bring out is the Titan's Return mold, which you can see they did kind of go for a lot of the original design on that one, and you know, same color, window color, what is that, purple, blue, I don't know. I'm no good with colors, but you can see they tried their best to make it a lot like the G1, and they honestly did a pretty darn decent job of that. Even right down to some of the underside, you can kind of tell that it's robot underneath. So there he is with his Titan's Return mold. I'm going to bring this up a little bit more because when I'm holding them up, they're getting off screen. Next one we'll do is the Hot Rod from the Power of the Primes mold, which also comes with a trailer, but I'm just going to take him out, and there we go. So as you can see, as we moved along to this guy, they really went with more of that G1 flame covering the whole hood with the yellow headlights. They still, you know, in all honesty, I'm not a fan of this guy. He is definitely a, hello, there's a robot. So that much is there. But all in all, I mean, it's decent. It's decent. I think they nailed it a little bit better for what you would want from back in the day. How would I say this best? They did more G1 accurate with this one, just because he's blocky. And this one is what you would have wanted back in the day, except if they did chrome, that would have been really fantastically awesome. So, all right, moving along. So, there we have those guys. Now, I also have, and you guys are going to get mad because I'm going to say, I have the KOMP Hot Rodimus. Is that what he's called? Yeah, I think that's what they call him. I honestly don't remember. I haven't looked at the package of this guy in forever. But yeah, so with this one, they definitely tried to go G1 looking. Same with the Titan's Return. I mean, it's more modernized, but you have that nice flaring down right there. You have the chrome. You have the nice straight billet there that's coming off, which the G1 kind of has that shape. You still have the, I mean, even right down to the underside. Right down to the underside, it's all there. But yeah, I mean, his tail fin has definitely changed through the years. But it's almost like if you took parts of all three of these guys and made them into one, you would end up with that guy. So, I mean, kind of a good evolution that you have there. But yeah. All right. Let's get these off to the side. We don't need these now. We don't need them, because what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to easily transform this young man, because he is what they say, an adolescent bot, into his robot mode. Very simple. Like I said, you guys with your newfangled ball joints and everything like this guy has, and they can do a lot more than what we used to have as kids. But pull the legs down like so. You flip out the toes, and that's the lower half pretty much done. So the next step you would do is you would pull the arms out to the side like that. You will flip his cod piece around, and then what you will do is you will take this and you will pull it up and over, go like that, and that just kind of moves around. And then what you can do is, once you get it to this point, you flip it around and it'll clip in. And then right here you have a tab which will slide down into here, and as I do this, I'll see if I can bend this up a little bit. So that slides right into there, and if you just try to push it in, it'll somewhat stick. But what you really want to do is you want to get up here and hold it right there. And I was talking, but I don't know, did you hear the click? There is a click. So you get that pushed down, and then there's a click. It's basically just taking and you're getting this flush with there. And then from there, you turn the arms, and then you turn the arms, and there you go. There is a G1 hot rod. Super easy, super simple, but you know what? That's what we had. We would go like this with our action figures, you know? That's what we did. That's why we're spoiled now with all these new articulations that these guys have, especially at this same scale. But moving right along. So I already put the stickers on mine. The only one that I believe it comes with on it is the hood sticker. And trust me, I think I'm happier that they put that on for me, because after doing the stickers on this, yes, it brought back memories because we used to do that, but I wasn't a fan of putting them on because they just never really went on all that great. They went on and they stayed on, but getting them in exactly where you wanted them did not work. And yes, there is the other flame sticker that I was remembering was on there. It's just on the side there. Let's see if I can get it right there. So, all right. So, articulation wise, oh, I forgot a step. Take this. Let's gotta move his arm. Get this all the way up and around, and now he's done. I can't believe I forgot to move that bit. So, anyways, back to the stickers. I put the shoulder ones on, and I put the codpiece one on, and then these ones right down here on his upper thighs, and then his lower legs. And that was it. His toes, they go up and down due to the transformation. His arms go up and down at the elbow, and you get a little bit front and back, and then you actually get a little bit of articulation at the arm due to transformation, just upper arm rotation there. And that is it. That is all you get. No more, no less. I think you're good. That is his cannons, of course, will tab right into his hands, just like they do with most of the newer toys. And just tab in. Oh, look at that. I did not even realize it took putting the gun in there. He's got wrist rotation. Yes! Extra movements. So, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to duplicate this pose. That's right there. So he's bent to the side. His arm is up. This arm is down. His legs don't bend like they show them in the picture. And he definitely cannot turn his head to look at you like it does in the picture. But yeah, great figure. I'm glad Walmart has finally decided to bring these guys out. I mean, I remember seeing a Toys R Us exclusive many years back for this guy, and I actually had him in my hands one day, and then I turned around and put him right back on the shelf. I don't know why I did that back then. Always missed out on it. Always said, oh man, I really should have just grabbed it. But now I have them. And now I'm happy that I do. And I hope you guys are happy to whoever wins when I get 500 subscribers, because we'll do that drawing, and you will get your very own G1 vintage Walmart remake of the original Transformers. And I do know that these guys are harder to find right now because they are hitting the store shelves and people are just sucking them up. I mean, you can't even really get them online. I got lucky and I just happened to go online and saw that they had them, so I ordered one. And I said, you know what? That's going to be my giveaway. So I threw a second one in the cart and I got them a couple days later. So they are there. You just gotta wait to find them, or wait till I get to 500 subscribers and you can have this one. So, all right. Let's just do a couple of size comparisons with these other guys I have here. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll go in the same order we went last time. So we are going to start with our Titans Return. Hot Rodimus, I think. Ooh, he's got the splits going on. Something fierce. All right. There we go. I think. Mr. Shoulder Pads himself. So you can kind of see they went with a somewhat G1 looking thing. They got the flames. They got the face. I mean, they kind of angled the helmet a little bit on him. Some of the knee pad stuff they have kind of going on is the same. Then we have the Power of the Primes, Rodimus Prime, which you can see on this mold. They really did try to go for that G1 look, right down to the stickers on his shoulders, the stickers on his legs, and obviously the shape of the chest with the logo, and of course the cod piece. This guy does not have that, which, because he doesn't, he has some nice waist rotation. And then finally our MP scale you can kind of see actually as we go. And there have been other ones, but I don't have any of the other ones. But you can kind of see the scale. They kind of gradually go up. And this is obviously MP scale. So yeah, you can kind of see the evolution of Hot Rod there. I mean, this guy looks more like the Rodimus Prime version with the older face going on. But that's okay. That's okay. He's still supposed to be Hot Rod. And then, you know, just for kicks and giggles, I got one more I want to throw back here. Now, he's not truly Hot Rod, but he is along the same lines. Whoops. Boxes went flying. He's along the same lines. He's way taller than all these guys. But there we have DX9 Terror hanging around in the back. He's supposed to be a Rodimus Prime variant. I know I showed him before in the past, and I always say I'm going to do a video on him, but I never get to it. Even though this is probably like my favorite figure that I actually currently own. So, but yeah, he's even got rubber tires. Yeah. They did, and here's a little history lesson for you guys. Now, when they came out with Rodimus Unicronus, a lot of people were thinking about this, and a lot of people don't even know that Terror, the evil Rodimus, they actually had a G1 version of him. It was a Hobby Lobby special, and it's very rare, but he is out there. He is a great variant, and at that time he was not known as Rodimus Unicronus or the evil Rodimus or the Shattered Glass Rodimus or any of that. He was just regular Hot Rod in gray and black and purple windshield deco. So yeah, all right, so there he is. I wanted to make it a short video. I made it a long video, but yeah, 500 subscriber giveaway, guys. You know, so make sure you comment, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like them, and make sure you share them, because the more you guys like these videos and you share these videos, the more that they get out there, other people can see them, other people can subscribe, and we'll get to that goal a lot sooner. So I can't do it without your help, and I really appreciate the guys that I have. So thank you for sticking with me and watching, and until next time.